Namaskar friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. In this video, we will have our discussion on a concept of numerology, which will prove to be very informational, very helpful, specifically if you are just about to start your journey in the numerology. So guys, definitely calculating and observing, assessing your birth date vibration is never a much challenge for most of the people. Same is the case with calculating the life path number, which you get via making a sum total of your date of birth, month of birth and the year of birth. Only when it comes down to observing the energy and vibrations of your name, it somehow creates majority of the challenges for the budding or the novice numerologist. Because guys, definitely your birth date number is something around which you are helpless to do anything. Your life path number is something which you cannot do anything, but it's the energy of your name only which you can make some amendments around. And definitely guys, like the way we say this thing, that your name number creates a energy and a aura of opportunities all around you. So whatsoever your life path number, the sum total of your date of birth is going to be, that will definitely give this insight about what exactly you are meant to do or perform in this lifetime. But it's the name vibration of yours only which will put you in the right circumstances. Now guys, the topic which we will discuss in this video is, even when it comes down to calculating and assessing someone's name number vibration, over there is always a conflict between, shall we go for the Pythagorean system or shall we go with the Chaldean system? So guys, over here in this video, I will try to give you a fair distinction between these two sciences. Now definitely, because I am very earnestly pursuing this science, so my observation is going to be much more deeper and layered to it. But I will look forward to your participation over here as well, that when I will be presenting you the same situation, same names, same brand names, so with which number system you find the personality of the person more harmonious, either through Pythagorean system or through the Chaldean system. So guys, definitely when we talk about the Pythagorean system, there's not much of the catch over there, because it just follow a very sequential pattern. So that for like 1 will be A, 2 will be B, C will be 3, and this is how the whole sequence will go till the end of the numbers. Now when we talk about the Chaldean system, now guys, over here, because because I started my journey in the occult first with the palmistry. So in the science of palmistry, field of palmistry, Kiro is considered as the godfather over there, and Kiro as well followed this Hebrew numerology or the Chaldean numerology system only. Now what makes this system little bit different compared to the sequential pattern of the Pythagorean system? So guys, what I have found out over here is that, first of all, there is much more deeper depth to the calculation which you get from the Chaldean system, in a way that, see, Chaldean system has been very considerate enough even to assign the or honor the holiness connected to the numbers as well. Like the way, whether you talk about the Pythagorean system or the Chaldean system, they both will agree to this point that 9 is considered as a very holy divine number, and in the Chaldean system they do not have attached any letter to the number 9. They have come to this conclusion that this number is so holy that no letter can be connected or attached to it. So that could be one of the insight. And like the way I mentioned this thing, see, even if you have to connect astrology with numerology as well, so if you have to see the difference, the way I look at is that when you calculate someone's name from the Pythagorean system, it just tells about the mechanical side of that person, where there is not much of the inspiration, motivation which is surrounding the vibration of the name of that person, if you will calculate it through the Pythagorean system. But when we calculate the name number vibration of the same person through the Chaldean system, over there you actually invoke many things. Divinity goes over there, inspiration goes over there, motivation, epiphanies, many things over there. Like I would say this thing, that Pythagorean could be seen as like your ascendant chart from the Vedic Jyotish. But it's the Chaldean system or the calculation through Chaldean system which generally or to an extent act like a Navamsha chart as well. So the kind of like divine message, divine whisper, the prospects of the luck and potential to grow and become something, I would say this thing that over there making use of the Chaldean calculation can prove to be much more helpful for you. Now guys, why I'm saying this thing, because see, I'll be very honest with you. Before moving to Canada, when I was doing my different courses in Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan way back in 2015, 2016, during that time definitely I enrolled for lot many courses. I enrolled for like palmistry, and I attended couple of workshop for numerology, and I bought and read lot many uncountable books on numerology. But over there as well, like in those books, I definitely saw authors advocating Pythagorean system more, and relying on that only. A lot of my videos on the like when it comes down to the calculation of your name number vibration, I made those videos as per the Pythagorean system only. But now when I'm back over here, I'm like surfing and going through different content being put out for numerology, and I checked with lot many people whomsoever I am coming across, even the faculties in the Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, all of them are like advocating and teaching the Chaldean system only. So then I started doing research, and I really found some substance over there, specifically guys, because you know, when we talk about doing something and changing something, like, you know, those encrypted divine messages, I would say this thing that Pythagorean tend to remain a little bit mechanical, but when we shift our attention towards the Chaldean, it gets deeper, much more deeper than just looking and observing any number or any name only from the Pythagorean system. So yes guys, in rest of the video I will be like leaving everything on towards your judgment. I will be presenting you certain cases, and all those names will be presented in the same slide, where the names will be calculated both from the Pythagorean system and the Chaldean system, and you have to make this judgment that who do you think the vibration and persona of that person is blending or connecting more with the Pythagorean system or the Chaldean system. And just guys, in brief, if you do not know much about the numbers, so just a basic idea: number 1 is ruled by sun, all the traits of sun, of originality, being independent, being a leader. Number 2 is governed by the moon, so diplomacy, cooperation, partnership, travels, imagination. Number 3 is being ruled by the planet Jupiter, so being very optimistic, being a guide, being a mentor, very fortunate, lucky, having a blessed family life. Number 4 is connected with Rahu, which has more to do with being very practical, being very hardworking, eye to detail, attention to detail. All of that are the traits of the number 4, working with a proper plan. Number 5 is connected with Mercury, which is connected with adventure, travel, communication, discriminatory intelligence, youthfulness. Number 6 is connected with the Venus. Now guys, when we see the number 6 vibration from the Chaldean side, they have been advocating number 6 vibration more from the point of view of definitely artistic and creative talents, and along with that, someone who could be a healer, someone who could be a teacher. And yes, the general trait connected with number 6 is of domestic life, happiness, harmony, having a luxurious, comfortable life, and a good support from the females. Number 7 vibration has everything to do with the Ketu, which has to do with perfection, analysis, being very analytical, and focus, specialization. Number 8 has everything to do with the planet Saturn, which tells about authority, achievement, and accomplishing big things. And number 9 is connected with Mars, which has more to do with divine standards, artistic, creative talents, being a humanitarian. So now guys, that was just the basic attributes of all the numbers. And when we talk about the Chaldean, apart from the numbers, over there you have to study the compound numbers as well, so which are from number 10 till number 73. I will explain you that very soon. So okay guys, now the very first example is of a person who is on a journey to do something good in the life. So that's my own chart, I'm so sorry. So yeah, so that's my chart. I just wanted to show you the difference between, like, if you have to calculate my name from the Pythagorean system or the Chaldean system. Now I will ask you to write it in the comment section. What do you think. So guys, if you are just watching my video for the very first time, you saw this thumbnail, you saw this description, you found it very intriguing, and you came to my channel and watching this video, then I'm very much sure that you might not be able to judge. But let's say, for example, if you are connected with me, whatever I'm doing on social media, on YouTube and all, and you know me for a longer span of time, then what do you think? Like, my persona, if you were to describe, is getting more associated, strongly attached with the Pythagorean calculation, my name number, or it is getting strongly resonating strongly with the Chaldean calculation. So guys, if we will calculate my name number vibration from the Pythagorean system, so that will give you the final resulting number as the 9. Now definitely just the vibration of my first name, Nipun, that is coming out to be 11, which is a very like a spiritual number. And even if you will make a calculation of my surname Joshi from the same Pythagorean system, that will come out to be number 7. That is also very spiritual. You will make a sum total of that, you will get the vibration of the number 9. Now 9 is a number. Now guys, in my case, if I'll make a sum total of my complete date of birth, that will also give you number 9. So, but 9 generally tells about the Martian qualities of being a humanitarian, philanthropic, and divine standards and all of that. But now, if you will calculate my name from the Chaldean system, so over there guys, definitely when you are doing the calculation, so after calculating the first name and the surname, you have to make a sum total right over there only. So 25 plus 17 will also give the number 42, and it's a compound number, but which can be further reduced to the number 6 as well. So now what do you think? 6 is in Chaldean system specifically tells about someone who could be a healer, someone who could be very good teacher, someone who could be very compassionate and artistic creative talents. Like the way as per the compound number system in Chaldean, number 42 has been described as someone who might have good artistic creative talents but meets a very violent end. So I do not know how to decode that. We will get into that part later on. But what do you think? You see me resonating more with the Pythagorean system or the Chaldean system? We will have a discussion on that, because I have just started uploading content on numerology, and I will be uploading a lot many more videos as well with proper research being put in. So now guys, after that, next is the case of the Taylor Swift. I just wanted to take up the charts of the most influential people from all across the globe. So now if you will look at Taylor Swift's name, so we have to see her name vibration both from the Pythagorean system and from the Chaldean system as well. So from the Pythagorean system, if you will calculate her name, that will you will get that the first name can be reduced to 28. The surname could be calculated and reduced to 23, and you will make a further reduction. 28 will become 1, 23 will become 5. So 1 plus 5 is the 6. So Pythagorean system will give you this insight that the vibration of this person, without expecting much or what exactly is like you are, this is how and what you are. So that is what we get to know about the vibration of the number 6. Definitely it's a number of Venus, of luxury, of music, of singing, and also this is also connected with the being a healer, being a teacher, so lot many attributes. Now guys, for the same name, if you will calculate it through the Chaldean system, so now that is going to give you like the first name can be reduced to number 18, and the surname could be reduced to 22. And even right at this stage, if we'll make a sum total, because in the Chaldean system the compound number also matters a lot, that will give you 40. So 40, which can be reduced to a number 4. So now what do you think guys? Now, because see, Taylor Swift, beyond doubt, she is a very good singer, musician, performer and all, but lately compared to her counterparts, she has been much more in news, that because of her meticulous approach and the way when she goes to any country to do a concert and all, it gives a whole level of next level of boost to the economy of the country as well, because of the so much tickets get sold, so much merchandise gets sold, and the way she has built her empire, somehow we can see that level of I would say this thing that that level of motivation, scope, development somehow can be attached with the number 4 as well. So guys, over here as well, I'm definitely seeing the difference, because Pythagorean system is just telling you that this is who you are, but Sheldon tells about that this is what you could be. And along with that, guys, even if you will look at her birth details as well, she has a very strong nodal axis, strong Rahu and Ketu. Her birth date vibration is of number 4. Like all those people who say this thing that 13 is a very unlucky number, trust me. So her birth date is number 4, number of Rahu again, which resonates strongly with her name vibration. And if you will make a sum total of the complete date of birth, that will also give you number 7, which is a number of perfection. Very soon you will get to know. So guys, in both of these two case studies which we have discussed, you have to write it in the comment section that if it were you, and you have to judge your own name number vibration. What do you think? Looking at these two cases, so far Pythagorean looks like to be more accurate, defining the persona of the person, or it's the Pythagorean or Sheldon. You have to write it in the comment section. Now guys, the next is the case of the brands. Now definitely, because a major aspect of the knowledge of the numerology is used for the car registration number, mobile number, brand logo and everything. So now even if you have to give attention to the brand name as well. So Apple, one of the most trusted brand in the whole world. So now if you will calculate this brand name from the Pythagorean system, that will give you the number 5. Now if you will calculate the same brand name from the Chaldean system, it will give you the number 7. So what do you think, guys? Like definitely when we talk about the number 5, number of Mercury of communication. But again guys, we cannot overlook this fact that Apple is known more for his monopoly in the business, that sort of specialization and perfection in the market. So I personally feel that Chaldean seems to be getting much deeper into it. Like the Pythagorean system is more of what you see on the surface, but what lies within. So I would say that the Chaldean calculation not only covers the outer layer, but it goes much deeper into it. Now guys, the second case is, let's look at the case of Amazon, another very trusted brand. Now if you will calculate the Amazon from the Pythagorean system, so now guys, that is going to give you number 7. And if you will calculate the same from the Chaldean system, that will also give you the number 7. So guys, that is the only reason that why certain brands end up becoming so big and so huge. You can definitely see the resonance coming in, and I already mentioned this thing that the vibration of the number 7 is always very deep, specifically if you want your flag to be hoisted. Number 7 people are always the first comer, or they are the best chosen in their field, if this energy is operating in a constructive way. Now guys, when we talk about the Microsoft, so in the case of Microsoft, as per the Pythagorean system calculation, you will see that you will get the number 1 as the vibration. But if you will look at from the Chaldean system calculation, you will see that it is going to give you the number 3. So now again guys, when we talk about number 3, because even the owner of the company, which is somehow very much known for the philanthropic humanitarian work as well, a lot many journalists have also come to this conclusion that somehow this could be a front in order to do so much of the CSR, so much of the community voluntary work globally, internationally, to again be in the news and get some monetary leverage over it or through it as well. But somehow guys, when we talk about being a pioneer or something, so number 1 vibration from the Pythagorean system seems to be working out for the brand name. But over here again as well guys, Chaldean system seems to be giving much more deeper information to it. Along with that guys, now and I will very soon tell you about, in the next couple of videos, I will also talk about the compound number from the Chaldean system as well. Now guys, after that, now we will take up the case of the Sony. Now if we will look at Sony's case, so if we will calculate the same name from the Pythagorean system, so over there you are going to get the resulting number as the 1. But if you will calculate the same name from the Chaldean system, that is going to give you number 7. So again guys, in any case, with both 1 and 7, it is kind of giving justice to the way the brand is perceived. But guys, I always what I've seen is that if it is something about that, no matter how high your prices are, but you are still being seen as very irresistible in the eyes of your consumers, I would say number 7 defines those qualities. Number 7 gives justice to those irresistible qualities more. So in case of Sony, from the Chaldean name number calculation, we are getting more precise idea about the persona, the theme, the look of the brand, overall identity of the brand. Now guys, the last example for today is of the Honda. Now if you will, from the Pythagorean system, you will calculate this name that will give you the resulting number as the 6. Now definitely if you're in the automobile sector and all, definitely the vibration of the number 6 might help you. But again guys, Honda, definitely their cars are like one of the most sought after in the whole world. Like when I was in Vancouver, I still remember they were like those friends of mine who always prefer the Japanese cars, and specifically like very loyal to the Honda. But if you will calculate the same brand name from the Chaldean system, that will give you number 4. And guys, we all know this thing that somehow robustness, sustainability, durability, reliability, that level of trust is something which Honda commands more. So yes guys, this was just a basic overview where, because I faced this turmoil when I enrolled for the course and when I was introduced to this whole world of numerology, that why when before I was very much at peace and I was very assured that Pythagorean system is the one which can give me answer, why suddenly the whole world is only talking about Chaldean, but I'm definitely seeing the difference over here, and which I will try to prove in some subsequent videos on my channel on the numerology as well. So yes guys, for this is something which I wanted to say as a part of my inputs. For further more updates and notifications on the divine science of numerology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my Instagram account. Dhanyavad.